So this is a little bit of an exclusive because that is the new Harley-Davidson Sportster, and we're here in Spain, about an hour north of Barcelona, and we're going to try out this completely new model for 2022. It's a little bit of a secret test because the bike isn't officially released for a few days, but we've got the opportunity to ride it today. First impressions, looks good. I mean, it's a Harley. What is it, 65 years since the first Sportster arrived? Icon, legend, call it what you want. It's a key bike for Harley-Davidson. Let's go ride.
I've got a bit of a confession to make, which I think is a Foo Fighters quote, very appropriately. I really like Harleys. I think they've got a time and I think they've got a place. For cruising, for looking good, get a Harley. When they give a Sportster, to me, I've always felt a little bit shortchanged, a little bit disappointed. Harleys are not really sporty. They look brilliant, don't get me wrong, but handling, not really their forte. That's changed.
These videos only happen because of the support and help from our sponsors. Support the companies that support us.
This is the new Nightster, and it is way better than I thought it would be. When we talk about handling, they have reduced the weight massively. It's 36, 37 kilograms lighter. The weight has moved in the bike, so this is a dummy. That's just an airbox. The fuel tank is under here, about 11 litres off the top of my head, 11 to 12 litres. Saving that much weight off a bike transforms it. Then we've got the engine, 89 horsepower, 70 foot-pounds of torque, revs to 9,500. Now, if you're from a sports bike, you're going to say, well, 9.5 grand isn't a lot on revs, but it is. It is for a Harley. This loves revs. But you've not lost that traditional Harley bottom end kind of that torque. So you can ride this in 4th and 5th gear, you enjoy that bottom end feeling, but if you're from a sporty background and you're attracted to the Sportster, then it does rev. It really does rev. It really enjoys it.
So this is the new Sportster, and look, that's full throttle. There's a rev limiter in neutral, so when you're in neutral, it won't rev. Whether that's a good thing, I don't know.
You've got excellent Brembo stoppers. So the weight has reduced and the brakes have improved, so stopping is considerably better. Ground clearance again, that is improved by a few degree, but that few degree really makes a difference. Before you could touch the pegs down quite easily on Harleys, on any sporty Harleys, and now you can still touch the pegs and the exhaust, but you've got to be a little bit more determined. You've got to know what you're doing. It's not just happening all the time. Rider modes, we have sport, we have road, and we have rain. I rode in road mode for 90% of the time. I tried the rain mode because it's raining. You don't really need it, to be honest, because you've got traction control and you've got ABS. The downside is the sports mode. It does make a difference, but for me, it's just too aggressive. It's too sharp, it's too aggressive. It ruins the feeling, it ruins the finesse of the bike. In the normal riding mode, the fueling is a little bit snatchy at low speeds, but in sports mode, it's really snatchy. So just forget about that, don't even bother with it. Just ride it in the normal standard mode and use the rain mode if you feel a little bit intimidated by the conditions, which really you shouldn't do because you have got engine brake control, which is when you close the throttle, you've got ABS and you've got TC. Worth noting that they're not lean sensitive, but arguably you don't really need it. Finally, let's look at the customization. Because this is a dummy tank, if you want to change the color, it's dead easy. You just take it off, remove it, swap it for another color. Obviously, Harley-Davidson offer a massive amount of accessories. You've got pillion options, sissy bars, different exhaust, different pegs, different wheels. The list just goes on. In the UK, it's just going to be under 13,000 on the base colour and just over 13,000 depending on what colour you go for. For me, rather than the customisation, rather than the looks and the sound and the feel, for me, what I'm more impressed with is the sportiness of the Sportster. We've finally got a Sportster and a sports label on a Harley that will be sporty. Finally, we can go to a corner and enjoy it. We've got an engine that loves to rev. We can have some fun, and then when the mood takes you, flick back and enjoy what Harleys are great at, looking good, using the torque and chilling out.
got a policeman letting us ride on the beach. How cool is that? I am extremely tempted to do something silly because I've switched off the traction, but I daren't because there's a policeman behind us. But yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah, I'd have carried on riding that more actually. I've enjoyed that.